Good morning, children. Here, myself, Purnima Dikshit ma'am, your science teacher, is here with the chapter Skeletal System. Children, this is the last session of the skeletal system. All of the other videos you have seen, what are the muscles. Next, after muscles, we are moving on to the joints. Children, let us know what is a joint all about. First, as you know, your whole skeletal is having some or the other kind of joints at some points. What does a joint do, children? Let us know. A joint is the place where two bones meet. Most joints are movable. Children, wherever you can find two bones meeting, they are all called joints. So you can say the joint is helping you to do various kind of movements. For you to know what are the types of joints. Children, first is ball and socket joint. Second is hinge joint. And moving on to the third is pivot joint. And the fourth one is gliding joint. Just have a look at the board. I have drawn some of the joints for you, all four together. So let us know what is a ball and socket joint all about. First, we can move our arm in a full circle when you throw a cricket ball. Children, for you to know what is a ball and socket joint, you must be watching cricket on television and you must be seeing a bowler throwing a ball when he is doing bowling. What he is doing, he is making such a movement where he is taking a circular movement of the shoulder and throwing the ball. So, with the help of ball and socket joint, that person is able to do this. Second example of ball and socket joint, where it is located is, it is hip joint. I have drawn the diagram of the hip joint here, you can see. And this kind of a joint is helping in movement in the hip also. So, this type of joint allows movement in many directions. You must remember, it helps you to move in many directions. For example, the hip joint and the shoulder joint. These are the two examples of ball and socket joint. Next, we move on to the hinge joint. Children, what are hinge joint? When we bend our arm at elbow, we use a hinge joint. This type of joint only allows back and forth movement. Example, knee bone. As you can see, back and forth, back and forth. This is the only movement which is possible because of the hinge joint. And here I have drawn the diagram of the hinge joint. Next, children, we move on to the pivot joint. What is a pivot joint all about? Let us see, have a look at this picture as well as your skeleton shown here in front of you. When we see this kind of a joint, how it is present and what does it do for us? Let us see. When we move our neck sideways, we use the pivot joint. This joint is found between the first two vertebrae of our backbone. First two vertebrae is here, children. Have a look at the first two vertebrae. It is located here, the pivot joint. And it allows us to move our head up, down and sideways. So children, you know that your head is moving up, down, sideways, and it is due to the pivot joint present in your skeletal system. Because of this, you are able to do this kind of a movement. Lastly, we talk about the gliding joint. Children, this type of a joint is found in bones of the wrist and the ankle. It allows these bones to slide against each in a gliding motion. For example, wrist and ankle. Here I have drawn the diagram of the wrist. And because of this gliding joint, it is possible for you to do this kind of a movement. So in all, children, you have learned the four kind of joints, that is ball and socket joint, then hinge joint, then the pivot joint and gliding joint. And what are they all about? I hope through this video you are able to understand the various kind of joints present in your skeletal system. And at the last of this video and finishing on this video, I would like to tell you one thing, children. Remember, children, once you are playing, moving out, throughout your life, you must take care of your bones. Because once they are broken, they need lot of care. You have to go to the doctor, get the X-ray done, and then get the plaster. And sometimes the bones are broken in that manner that the pain is unbearable. So never go with such a kind of a game where the game is unsafe for you all. Secondly, I taught you about the muscles. Children, you must know that the muscles also need proper diet, proper food, and to build up strong muscles, you must take care of all these things. So in all, must take care of all these points, whichever way I have explained you in my previous video of the skeletal system. Thank you for now. Have a nice day. Be safe at home and take care of your bones. Eat healthy and be healthy. Thank you.